Hello everyone, welcome to this class. I'll be using my mobile phone and today I'll be teaching you how to get a domain and hosting on any hosting website. I'll be demonstrating on domainking and I'll be demonstrating on whogohost. So you should have two things ready: your mobile phone or laptop and your data. So now I will show you how to get on whogohost because I made mention of whogohost before that. Whogohost is one of the most reliable hosting selling company in Nigeria, and we have Domain King, we have Namecheap, and we have international domain seller. We have GoDaddy and the likes. So I'll be teaching you on how to get on whogohost, and their official website is www.whogohost.ng. And let me just try domainking. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe okay. It has gone this whogohost website. So you can just scroll up this website and see many things. You can see um number one hosting African hosting provider, West African number one hosting provider. Actually, very very good, and they're located in Nigeria, and their customer service is very fast and reliable. And you have their number if you have any problem, their mail if you have any problem also you can call them. So I'll teach you how to get a domain and also know who goes. We have different this thing. We have National University Commission is hosting on Google. We have Cool FM. We have Slot. We have Steam Fix, and we have many of them. Many of them. So what we are going to do is this search bar. We are going to search for the domain of choice, and we are going to use our domain extension. We are going to add the domain extension. I told you domain extension should be maybe audis.com, .com.ng, .ng, .school, .ng, .edu, .ng, .org, and the rest. So we'll be using webinar classic dot no space classic dot let's try.com, and we'll try to like click on register domain. So wait for it to load, and before that we have different type of hosting. We have the cPanel hosting. We have so okay, they're telling us that the webinar class kick.com is available, so we are going to add it to cart since it's available, but we have other ones too available. We have dot space is 1003, dot site is 1600. We have dot online is 1800, dot top is 4500. You see over there, they might even suggest some domains for you. So we've added this one to cart, and it's 5,700 naira. So we check out. No, this one is the domain. So after purchasing the domain, we focus on something on the hosting. We have different type of hosting also. So you have to be very careful about the type of hosting you're about to use. I don't know what's wrong with the service. Okay, so we've added classic.com to it, and they're telling us no hosting, click to add hosting, and then the period for um, this domain is for 1 year that we've seen here, 1 year. So what we are going to do is to click on this, click on add hosting. We are going to click on this link. So I'll click on it to add my hosting. I've clicked on it, so it's loading. So we have different type of hosting. We have the premium. We told you we are going to use the shared hosting throughout. So we have the premium Linux shared hosting. This one is 6 gig. Is having the 6 gig space, 30 gig bandwidth, and we have 10 subdomain. We have two add-on domain. When we get to our cPanel, I'll tell you what add-on domain is and what subdomain is. And it's having free .ng domain, free XSL certificate, unlimited email, unlimited database. If you want to know about this unlimited email database, then you're going to go for the advanced WordPress everything, and this unlimited email. Also, we have the SSL certificate, and that's when it's telling you that your site is secure. So they've issued this certificate that your site is secure. That's the meaning of the SSL certificate. We have the Pro 2 gig Linux shared hosting. That one is having 12. The space is 12 gig. We have 45 gig bandwidth. We have 15 subdomains, 3 add-on domains, free.com, free.ng domain, free SSL certificate, unlimited email, and we have unlimited database. We also have the deluxe 25 gig Linux shared hosting. We have different type of um, hosting depending on what the packages the listener are giving you. So we are going to add the first one. We are going to add this one, the first one, which is the 800 naira monthly. We are going to add it. You can buy a domain monthly. You can buy a monthly domain, but you can never. I mean a monthly hosting, but you can never buy a monthly domain. Domain is for from starting from a year. So so we we're going to click on use a domain already added to my shopping cart. We've added the domain to our shopping cart, and the domain we've added to our shopping cart is webinarclass.com, which is around I think 57 or something before. So we're going to click on use. We're going to click on use. So it's loading. So and they're telling us what's it called? How many month domain are we buying? Are we buying a monthly domain? I mean a monthly hosting, a quarterly, a semi-annual, annual, and all those stuff. So we click on this annual hosting, annual hosting. I click on annual hosting. When I click on annual hosting, then I'll click on continue down here. I click on continue is loading. After clicking on continue, so you see this side. You see, as hosting before, it was not having any hosting, but we've added our hosting to it. So the hosting is attached to the webclassic.com. That's the domain. So we've added our webclassic.com and for the domain, and we've also added our hosting service, our hosting package to the domain also. So what we're going to click on here is continue. We're going to click on continue right down here. So I've clicked on my continue and it's loading. So after that, what we are going to do is to just check out and make require payment. And the payment is 13,700. 13,700. We have 8,000 there for our hosting, and we have 5,700 for per year for our domain. So what we're going to do is to we are paying in naira and all those stuff. No need of just forget about all this. They're just telling you Just forget about all this trash to me. So what you're going to do is to fill in your details. After filling in your details, you click on checkout. After filling in your details, then you check out. You make normal payment. It's just like you purchasing something on it. So I'll not be making the payment now because I have already made my payment before. I've made the payment before. So after filling in all these details, so you choose your payment method, and after I'm choosing, the payment method here is PayPal, but no, you're not going to pay with PayPal when you fill in your details and you tell them, okay, uh, my this thing is from Nigeria. You understand? So when you change it to Nigeria, I think it's going to change your payment details to, I think, Paystack or whatever. It's going to change when you fill in your details. It's going to change your payment method. Yeah, when okay, country. Let's change our country first. So we change our country to Nigeria. It's not still changing, but I believe when you get there, it's going to give you this payment method of it's going to give you this payment method of your postal code is always 10001. Additional information. What do you hear about us? We can write none. Anything you want. Customer category. Your individuals, and just fill in everything. Click on checkout, and the payment method here is going to change to what's it called? It's going to change to PayPal. I mean Paystack or Flutter Wave. So you are going to pay with that in your Naira with your Naira card. Then you click on this checkout page of a thing. After clicking on checkout, then you make necessary payments. See, it's telling me I haven't filled in all those story. Okay, you see it has changed my payment details to Paystack or Flutter Wave, so I can pay with these two. So they support Nigerian Naira. This Flutter Wave does not support Visa card. It only supports Mastercard, Valve, and MPESA, and also Paystack support Visa. It supports Valve and Mastercard. So that's it. You include your password here. You do everything, and that's it. So I'm going to show you how to get a domain and hosting on um, Domain King. Domain King. Their website is Domain King. I think domainking.ng. Domainking.ng is also reliable, but I prefer for mobile friendly and easy accessibility. You can use whogohost, but I'll teach you how to buy on Domain King. It's almost using the same procedure. So here we are going to do webinar classic, no space. Please don't put your space in the domain. Webinarclassic.com. Then we click on site domain. So after clicking on the search domain, it's going to tell us if it's available. Note for the price for these hosting company for their .com might vary. You understand? So it might vary. We click on I'm not a robot. So it's going to tell you to pay palm trees, and you click on verify, then search. You click on your search. So it's going to charge for this classic domain. It's saying in this aspect the domain is 6,300 and on Goes is 5,700, so it varies. Not that they're cheating you, they have different prices. So you click on add to cart. After clicking on add to cart, it's going to bring out checkout. You click on checkout. I've clicked on my checkout. So it's going to load the checkout for you. So after clicking on checkout, you see this list, this class domain. It's telling you the same thing as Goes. It's telling you no domain. It's telling you no this thing that you actually add this hosting plan. So you click to add. So it's going to load. So it's going to tell you varieties of hosting packages that they have. So they have different type of hosting packages. They have the soldier hosting package, and they have the features here. We have the minister, we have the king. I think that's the 3 hosting package that they have. So we'll click on the number one, which is the soldier. So it's loading. So that's the hosting package we are adding, and it's 750 naira per month. And I told you for the domain we can't buy per month. It's only yearly, starting from 1 year and above. While the hosting we can buy as low as for 1 month. So when we click on that, we're waiting for it to load. So it has loaded. So what we are going to do is to click on use this blah blah. It's already clicked on it. Then we click on use. You want have explained it before. So it's verifying your domain selection. So after verifying your domain selection is added, then it's going to tell you to choose your billing cycle. Maybe you're going to buy it for 1 month, for 3 months, for 6 months, or for 1 year, which is 8,800 8,100. So we are clicking for the 1 year 8,100. Then we click on continue. So after clicking on that, it's already saying as hosting because we've added our hosting package to our domain. So after clicking on that, you will come down here, click on continue. So I already click on my continue and it's loading. So yeah, it's already added the hosting is 8,100 and the domain registration is 6,300. So all my money is 14,400. So depending on if you like, you can go for the whogohost. If you like, you can go for the domain king. And there are other ones. I'll drop other what's it called, the other links for the trusted hosting companies that I know. I'm going to give you the one of Namecheap, whogohost, GoDaddy, Domain King, and the rest. So you click on the checkout. So after clicking on checkout, you fill in all your details, your name, your last name, your email, your phone number, your state, your country, the postal, the tax ID, which is optional, your password, you confirm password, then you pay with either Filter, Wave, uh, PayPal, or online transfer. So any of that you agree, then you click on complete order. So that's it. In our next class, I will teach you how to install. I'll teach you something about the cPanel, the control panel where you control your domain and when you have access to your hosting. So the control panel on the control panel we are going to install our WordPress and I'm sorry to say I'll not be using my phone for that class, but you can also use your phone, but it will be a bit difficult because the phone is not really user friendly on cPanel, so you have to use your system on cPanel. And in our next class, I'll be teaching you how to install your WordPress via your cPanel, and I'm going to teach you how to like start up the WordPress and teach you something about the templates and um, how to customize your WordPress and some sites to get free templates. The template you are supposed to pay for the template, but I'll give you some free sites when you see already cracked templates for free. So in our next class I'll be using my system, and our next class will be a very very long class, a very very long class. I think our next class will be using nothing less than 30 minutes for it because I'll be teaching you a lot of things in our next class and. I think apart from that, I'll brief you about the email, the hosted email of a thing where you have your website, maybe something like this, your email address as info at webinarclassic.com. You understand, like info at facebook.com, info at com. That's the hosted email of a thing, and I also have access to the hosted email of a thing. So I'll be teaching you that in our next class because you have to know that also. So I think that's it for today, and thank you very much.